Message to Suleman, Apostle Johnson Suleman. I saw a video that he did. It went viral. And the title of the video is, he wants to silence all bloggers because we make fun of his messages or we question some of his doctrines and his teachings. So he said he can just send his choir to just shut us down. So it's like he's threatening us to silence our voices. Mr. Suleman, sir, if you, number one, believe you're speaking the truth, you don't have to fight us physically. The truth will defend itself with or without your help. You know that. And if what we're doing, if it's against God, he himself can silence us. He doesn't even need your help. That's number one. Number two, YouTube is not like Nigeria that you can just make a whole lot of lies and bribe people and get your way. No. You can supposedly send your choir to come and report us, but they will investigate. They will just shut you down. They will investigate to find out if there's any legitimacy to your complaint. Then they will take action necessary. So this is not Nigeria. That's number two. Number three, you said most social media bloggers, they depend on your, they make money off of your messages. Well, first of all, my channel is not monetized, so I don't make any money out of it. That's number one. I have nothing against those who monetize theirs. Eventually, in the future, very soon, I probably might consider monetizing my channel. But as of this moment, for the past 3 years, I've been doing my video. It's not monetized. That's number three. Number four, I have over 1,200 videos. Because you think bloggers, they live for you. You know, if you don't have any message to say, they don't have, their channel cannot go on without you. I have over 1,200 videos on my channel. Out of those 1,200 videos, I think I only have 2 or 3 about you. And if you add all the Nigerians, political witch doctors, they call themselves prophets, they will either put all those guys. If you add it together, maybe I have 10, maybe between 10 to 20 videos total out of my 1,200 videos that I have. So my channel was not started because of you. Neither can you or your religious people. Neither is my channel going to be sustained because of you. So out of 1,200 videos, 10 to 20 covers you. What that tells you, my channel is not run by you. It's not started by you. Nor is it going to be sustained by you. Okay, so I'm not monetized. I'm not making 1 cent out of you. Eventually, I might. If I do decide to monetize my channel, it's going to be my own video, not yours. So please, don't be so egotistic and full of yourself and so arrogant and so boastful and so prideful. That's your means of income. No, it's not. My channel is not monetized. So there you go. Now you also said, look at them. They are not married and life must have dealt with them. Well, excuse me. Apostle Peter in the Bible wasn't married. Elijah wasn't married. Martha and Mary, who served the Lord, wasn't married. The Lord Jesus, when he walked in his flesh as a man, he wasn't married. So I guess, according to your definition, Jesus himself was a failure because he wasn't married. Elijah wasn't married. Martha and Mary, Peter, those guys, several disciples that walked with the Lord, they weren't married. So by your definition, Suleman, they are failures, right? Isn't it? Is that kind of mindset that caused Africans to get themselves into marriages that God never put them together? Because the Bible said, what God put together, let no man separate. Most of the people put themselves together by people like you. That mindset, that doctrine and teaching, that if a woman isn't married, that means she's a failure. In the West, it's not. That's why many young men and women force themselves, rush into marriages to prove a point to you when they're not happy, when God never put them together. You should start teaching lessons to teach people to, number one, first value themselves. So when you do get married, you become an asset to your marriage and not a liability. People even getting married in Africa, they're begging you for money, for buy dress, to buy wedding ring. What kind of insanity is that? You can't even buy a dress. You can't even buy the suit. You can't even afford to buy the suit and you want to get married. What kind of culture we have in Africa that people have to, marriage is a sign of, what's a sign of what? Nowadays, marriage is a sign of frustration. Because many people are married and they're frustrated. They can't even feed themselves. They can't house themselves. They can't feed their children. They become a liability on society. And when they're not married, marriage is not a sign of success. Maybe in your world it is, but it ain't all over the world. And even in the word of Jesus, when he walked on this earth, many of the people who serve him and follow him weren't married. Even Jesus wasn't married. So by your definition, he too was a failure, right? Then you also said life has dealt with them. You name one person on this earth that's of age, that's of legal age, that life hasn't dealt with. And how else do you expect to learn lessons, to mature and to grow up, if not by life dealing with you? But it's evidently Suleman and his people, because when he said life has dealt with them, they all laugh. It's evident that all those people in your congregation, life hasn't dealt with them. Isn't it? It's evident, Suleman, life hasn't dealt with you. Isn't it? Well, guess what? Life's about to deal with you. To make a mockery that life hasn't dealt with it, you think it's funny. Is that something funny? How do you learn? How do you grow? How do you mature? How do you become an adult? How do you learn life lessons? If it's not by life putting you tests and trials, when you say life has dealt with them, you call them a test and trials and tribulation. That's what it means. Who on this earth is of legal adult age that life hasn't dealt with them? Sir, since you have lived a life, since your life has been a bed of roses, guess what? Roses have thorns. Get ready for the thorns of life to deal with you. Since you don't know what it means, you act as if you grew up in a house with that you were so wealthy. Maybe you grew up with with a silver spoon in your mouth. Maybe you grew up acting as if, but everybody knows now. You started poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, and you have used the money of the poor, gullible sheeps to live a lavish lifestyle. Then you come and sit there and boast with your arrogance about life has dealt with them. You name one person who life hasn't dealt with, who's an adult. But since life hasn't dealt with you, well, get ready, sir. Life's about to deal with you and all your members in your congregation. And so look here. So don't come for me. My channel was not started because of you. Neither is it going to be sustained by you. Neither can you take it down, sir. Out of my 1,200 video, 20, maybe 20, 10 to 20, maybe 25 of my videos is about you. Actually, 2 or 3 is about you, Suleman. But when you add all the religious cabal, all those witch doctors who call themselves pastors in Africa, all of Africa, they will put their debo, your luko, all of you. You put it all together. Maybe I have about 20, maybe even 30, pushing it, maybe 30 videos out of 1,200. You do the mathematics, Mr. PhD in theology. You say you have PhD. You have a PhD in theology. PhD equals permanent head damage. So you have your PhD. Come on, you do the math. Out of 1,200 videos, 20 to 30 of those videos consist of people like you guys. What's the mathematics? How can my channel be sustained by 20 to 30 videos out of 1,200? Come on now, get over yourself. You're not that important. You don't matter that much. You're not. I'm sorry, you ain't. Anybody can lose sleep over you. The last time I made a video of you over a year ago, I think I have 2 or 3 videos about you. So all this arrogance, all I got to do is send my choir. You're going to send your choir to lie? Isn't that a sin? Because you can report to YouTube, but YouTube is not Nigeria. You can make up all kinds of lies. They will investigate to substantiate your complaint. And if your complaint is correct, then they will take the right measure. But if it's not, they will dismiss it. So you can't just make up lies. If you continue to make up lies, they will shut down you and your members. They will ban them because they want to see. They will figure you're trying to lie on people. So YouTube will investigate. They won't just shut you down because you complain. No. That's why I'm not going to use you guys' videos. But I will give my opinion, and I can put the link of your video underneath my video. There's no laws in YouTube that say I can't put the link. Okay? So Suleman, and you got your brand new private jet. It's all over the social media. I could have made a video about it, but it's like I'm to the point you guys not even worth the energy it takes to even talk anymore. It's like, really? When will God come and shake you up? But he's coming. Since life hasn't dealt with you, you have lived a lavish and comfortable life from your mother's womb until now. You have just lived a peaceful life. Life have never dealt with you. You have never learned any life lessons. Life have never taught you any lessons. So life hasn't dealt with you. Wonderful. As you have spoken, be it unto you. Life's about to what? Deal with you. Because nobody will leave this earth. Nobody will be born and die and say life hasn't dealt with them. Everybody can go through tests, trials, tribulation, because how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you mature, that's how you advance intellectually, physically, spiritually, materially. That's how you learn lessons by life dealing with you, sir, since you don't know what it means. And all your days, your little, what do you call them, disciples, your little minions, your little demons, don't come to me. I will block you. I have no patience and tolerance for stupidity. After all these years and days, and you still want to call a so-called man of God and make him your God and your idol, go ahead and worship your Suleman, but don't come and boast about him on my channel because I will block you. Thank you.